It's because my microphone is on mute. That's exactly why. Shit.
Now you might want to do something about that.
Maybe. Okay, I can do it. How that?
We're still getting an echo.
I wonder why we're getting it up. Hold on, I'll call Emerald then. Emerald! Hold on, he's not. Emerald, are you there?
Yes.
I need you to help me. I don't know why my audio is shit.
Alright.
Your audio is shit, you gotta help me. Freaking change your method. What the? He said he was in person!
Okay, hold on a second.
Whatever that is.
Why you're
Okay.
Hold on a second.
We scared a cat away from us.
Okay.
It sounds terrible.
Change this to
Yeah.
There's thing movement.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Is anything working?
So we can see right here, it is picking up our voice. It is picking up your snippet.
And stuff is happening on audio capture. Guys,
All right.
we'll mute one of those because it's obviously double for them.
Yes. First, I need to make sure that is VIO 3. And this audio input capture get muted.
So, guys, sorry to ruin the surprise, but guess who this is?
Howdy!
It's Emerald Spencer, who's usually on our streams. It is great to have him here.
Yeah, I might walk in from the background. Where did I put
I knew, honey, I knew.
Yeah, I meant to walk in from the background, but I messed with Heather's audio stuff and didn't mess with it all the way, so whoops.
Yeah, we probably should have thought about that we need to do like a little test before we went on stream, but we didn't.
Yeah.
We had too much fun. Did you enjoy where we went? I didn't.
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Awesome. I love it. You
So-
like it.
I'm gonna hop back on the call out from the kitchen so that we can make sure I didn't mess up your Discord stuff.
That's totally fine.
So, for Discord, you're going to see the activity right on this bar.
Right here? Right
Yep.
here. Okay.
And I don't want to cause all the echo again.
Yeah, we don't want that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna eat a little pizza. I went to a bar. Someone bring me the water I was drinking. What's happening?
I will enjoy.
Can hear you at like normal. Yes. My cheese.
Where did you drink?
It's in the fridge. I wanted it to freeze a little longer. What the fuck is this? I found a fucking star in my chair. I was gonna eat it.
Orange and cream. There's not an already open one.
Orange and cream. If it's an already open one, I'm pretty sure that was the thing I was drinking.
Ah, yes, I see it.
My freaking toppings coming off my pizza. Hold on, people. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? I don't know. This is so hard.
And I will be back once I get myself some pizza.
So, let's, 1 second. Let's start over, guys. Welcome to the stream. Took us 10 minutes to deal with what was going on. But let me address the chat from the beginning. No audio. We fixed that. Can't hear you. Blah, blah. I want to hear kitty meow echo. I'm pretty sure you got to hear that. I freaked the cat out a minute ago. Saw an old Brawny video. He was trying Celestia kick a punching bag only to miss it and go into a wall. It sounds like him. Power of Mutant Echo has completed the stream. So, can't read lips. Blah, blah. Troubleshooting. Did you say something about Brawny being stupid for supporting Trump? I'm sure that's what you said. Battleship, no. You're freaking delusional. Heather's a little drunk. That's accurate. And they refuse to start late to figure out the problem. No! I will be on time!
How are you drunk? Nothing but boba today.
Oh, I got 2 margaritas at the freaking bar. They were double shots. I didn't think it would be a big deal. It's margaritas, but what's the big deal? We're not going to drink.
Were you hungry when you margaritas?
Well, to be fair, we haven't eaten a lot today. I ate a breakfast burrito, and that was...
You know.
I should have realized I needed to eat something with that and have some water. I was thirsty. Well, okay, so guys, let's go through what happened to me today. I woke up. Brawny gave me a breakfast burrito with bean, cheese, meat, all that good stuff. It was very good. We went out with Emerald today and showed him the sights of Florida because there's a lot to see and there was a nice park. I took him out to get boba tea and I had that, but I didn't eat or drink anything else. And then we had an exercise where I got even more thirsty. I drank a little bit of water, but apparently not enough. And then we took him to a barcade. And it was great. I had a great time, but I had 2 very big margaritas that were double shots. I didn't drink enough water. I didn't eat enough food. That's the problem. That's what happened. God forbid I stream late. That's not going to happen. So someone mark when this stream started, we are gonna stream for 2 hours still. Okay, the rest of the chat. Now we're dealing with this. I hate being right all the time. Shut up, Brony. Of course I can't read lips. Is her hat new, Brownie? No, this hat is actually quite old. I've had it for years. My waifu hat. I just haven't worn it on stream. I love this hat. I just like to have it coordinated with my outfit. If you see, I have a Player 1 shirt here. Me and Bronny went to the barcade with a Player 1 shirt and a Player 2 shirt. He is, of course, Player 2. Not you, but you know,
No.
you could be Player 3 if there's a shirt for that.
I'm wearing my Oh God, the Implications shirt. Actually, do you know what color this shirt is? Close. Charcoal heather.
I was gonna guess Heather Gray.
I should just pick up one of each of the heather shirts. I need to stock up on more of these.
No way. Yeah. Alright, let me go through the stream before I start crocheting. You know, it would be cool if they used the G4 animation to make a new MLP series starting so Incas and you. That would be cool. Drunk Heather stream? Hell yes, it is! I'm gonna keep hat on the whole time, too. I have a birthday coming up soon. Heather, happy early birthday. When it is your birthday, say, hey, it's my birthday, and I'll be like, happy birthday again. Audio dropped. No, that was probably before. I'm catching up. I'm going to assume you said that Russia are the bad guys and that Bronny sucks before you. What? Battleship. I don't know what you're talking about, but he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know why people think Bronny would support Russia. He wants to charge over their forehead first.
Bronny doesn't support anything like that. Let's stop talking about political stuff, guys. I know it's hard in the day and age we live in, but we have stuff to crochet. There are more important things to worry about. I don't mean to say that we should make the stuff a little more centric, but we gotta worry about our own selves and what we're gonna do in response to a lot of things. Alright, let's see. How long is Mr. Emerald staying for? He's here for a trip for now.
Mhm.
He's thinking about moving, if that's okay for me to say.
I was gonna ask if you were okay with it.
I'm of course okay with it, but I don't. I want to respect your privacy.
Yep.
And you know, if you want to say, you're gonna say. I'm gonna leave it up to
Yep.
you.
So, she was right. I was thinking about moving down here. I've officially decided.
Oh yeah. I have 2 rolls. This yarn did I buy 2? Holy shit!
Also, so Solar Moon Eclipse's birthday is on the 9th. Coincidentally, that answers Charles's question. That's the day I will be headed back at 6 in the morning.
Oh boy. Yeah, unfortunately, I picked him up from the airport, but the airport was an hour away from home. And that's purely because of traffic, because if traffic wasn't a factor, it'd only be a half hour. So yeah, I spent 2 hours picking this boy up. Where's my other piece? That's a paw.
Solar Moon Flip. So this is Emerald Space Reveal. Have you not looked at my channel?
Oh, well, I guess if you're thinking about my channel and how we've never seen Emerald Space.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm looking for the pieces of the commission I'm working on right now. Here's the body. That's the piece I was looking for. So we have the head. We have the body, the head. I'll put them up on stream. The body, the head. Here it is. And we have 2 paws. And we're working on I don't know why I have stuffing on me, an ear right now. This commission for a Genshin Impact character for my friend Brian, who really wanted a Genshin Impact character. I'm taking too long on the commission, but to be fair, I had COVID a couple weeks ago, so that really put things on pause. I mean, I was trying, but I was sleeping half the day and taking as much medication and vitamins as I could to get over it as fast as possible. I tried my best.
Apparently, there's an occasional audio glitch every now and then.
That's just gonna happen.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're using too much CPU, so that's the issue. Everything here looks like it should be working okay.
Not bad.
I don't know.
Could be Wi-Fi. It could be a number of things.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I've learned to realize with streaming is that it's never going to be perfect. There's always going to be something that comes into it.
Long story short for the audio issues, I bought Heather a virtual audio mixer license, so we got that set up, and I did not do my due diligence in ensuring that it was set up properly.
It's no big deal in my eyes. I'm sure it's going to lead to things being better. Now, hold on, as I remember what the hell I was doing with this ear. Oh my god, it's player 2! He has the Twilight mug. He's too powerful right now.
He is. Alright, I'm going to sit on this dock and hopefully not tilt the mattress. So, there we go. Now, how do I get in the frame?
We probably just got to move this a little bit to the side.
No, we gotta angle the monitor. You should put it on the other monitor, so that's all because it's already angled in the right direction.
Oh, okay, let me try.
Nothing but professional in here.
Nah, we're the best at that.
Yeah, that
Alright,
kind of
so
works.
I'm almost in the frame. So turn the monitor a little bit more towards me.
Oop.
Oh, man, I ruined my eraser cake. I'll be honest, yeah, that was eraser.
And it's crooked.
Let me try that.
Turn the monitor.
It's the TV, man.
Okay, there we go. Now get in the frame yourself. There we go.
This is awkward.
Yeah,
Okay, sure. Show off my plushies. That's what people want to see. Yeah, look at that pile. Y'all
if I were
jealous?
to take a guess, I would guess that is not the reason people tune in.
I don't know. Plushies are a big encouragement for me. Look how
Something I could do is I could scoot a little closer to Spencer.
Yep.
Yeah, just scoot a little. Don't reveal birthday cards. I don't want anyone who might tune into the stream and see birthday cards to know any spoilers.
Right?
Oh, hey, there's a little tape you were sitting on. Bronny's left, or right.
Alright, let me remember what the hell I was doing.
Something about crocheting a commission for our friend.
Yes, our friend Brian is interested in a character from Genshin Impact who is a pink fox. Well, she has a human form, but she has a pink fox form as well. So I'm working that out. So
Actually, I'll go put it back. I gotta grab something.
Thank you.
I also have pizza here that I want to eat. Just to put some carbs in my belly.
Yeah, you might want to do that before it gets cold. It's already been a few minutes.
Right. Let me try. Because the Papa John's, look at it. The pizza fell right off.
I know. I was skeptical about Papa John's, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm being biased, or maybe they've improved, and I was wrong.
No, the topping fell right off. I mean, albeit I put a heavy topping. I had a lot of meats. I had a lot of stuff, but it fell right off. I don't know if that's
We
an...
gave them a second chance, and we were wrong for it. Hey, Heather, could you pass me the garbage can?
Absolutely. Hold on.
Can you please pass me my water bottle and my wrist?
Yeah.
There you go. I'll put it right
Hey, I went to grab what's already in here.
Here's your vest.
Let me get hydrated, guys. I've been very dehydrated today. I'm gonna show that.
What have we done today?
I punched Heather in the face.
Oh, he did do that. You'd be very proud.
He tagged me a couple of times too. It was really good.
I feel like guys have a nasty for sparring.
Usually, yeah. I've had a few female teachers that absolutely wiped the floor with me.
Wait, no, what's it in here? Gosh darn it.
What are you looking for?
My lactates.
I don't know that.
Oh, he's having pizza with cheese on it. He needs his lactose.
Indeed.
Look at the spoon.
What I miss in the chat?
Let's see.
Oh. Because wouldn't that be a good first impression? The first in-person stream I'm on, I fart you two out of the room.
Oh, I just noticed your vest has your logo on.
Yes, indeed it does. Look, it's on camera.
I'm sorry. My
Yes,
pizza is
indeed it
very
does.
spicy.
Yeah, you poured on those spices. Your nose is getting red.
Yeah, it's a buffalo pizza with jalapeno. That I made a mistake.
And spicy Italian sausage.
That too.
When you're dealing with buffalo sauce and jalapenos, you're not gonna notice spicy Italian.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm really screwing myself right now because I took a few bites and I'm not even noticing it because whatever. And then I'm like realizing, oh shit, I need to hydrate. I'm choking.
According to Battle, still Cake Heroes. I'm gonna pull up the stream on the top.
Really? Because I see our levels moving on the OBS. Maybe he needs to turn up his volume. Whew, I need to, like, chill.
So how's your progress coming along?
Well, I'm working on one ear right now, but we got a body done, a head, 2 paws. I'm wondering if I should even do back paws, if I'm going to do a tail that goes around.
Yeah, I can hear the stream just fine.
You're gonna know the answer to that a lot sooner than I will.
Yeah, it's my art.
Oh, you know what? Might be a good point. Maybe it's the background.
Now they can hear
You know,
me.
Bronny's coming through just fine for me, so.
What's up? Yeah, they can hear me.
Now that what did I miss in the chat?
Let me go back and see if there's anything interesting. There was you. Can't read lips. Something about Ukraine. We can hear normally. That's hey Jack. How you doing? Jack Delight is a great guy. Is your hat new, Heather? No, we already answered that. I got this a while ago. This is a great hat.
Apparently, people in chat think you support Russia.
You know, it'd be cool if they
I'd
used.
really like it if people in chat like ask me, you know, rather than just like, oh, yeah, I know which presidential candidate he voted for. Therefore,
already
I know
asked
all this
that.
politics. The frick you do?
Yeah, I said you'd be charging into Russia forehead first.
I wouldn't charge into Russia. I would just obliterate anything Russian that came across the border.
Well, say goodbye to all the vodka in the area.
Oh, Charles B says, Mr. Emerald, while you're there, get Bronny to sign that shirt.
I don't think I should do that.
No, get him to sign it before you leave, and then get his signature sewed in.
That might be an idea.
That's an idea.
My idea.
Why are you guys acting like I'm important?
Because you are.
That's why. Also, I grabbed this crust thinking you get my mouse. Okay. Emerald. Well, I never knew Emerald had a channel. Solar Moon Eclipse. You gotta find Emerald's channel. Emerald. At some point in your channel.
Emerald Spencer. Well, I'm wearing it right now.
Emerald Spencer. He's his own channel. He streams. He does his own thing.
Well, I don't dream lately, but fix that when I get down here.
Yeah, he's his own entity. You know, everyone here is their own thing. That's Brian. That's Emerald Spencer. I'm Heather Blossom. Everyone's their own independent human being. I love them all. I love you.
I'm a horrible
Spencer.
person.
I'd be concerned if you loved me more than Brock.
Nah. I mean, sorry again. Sorry to say that I love this woman more. I love him. I don't want you to feel less love.
Dude, don't make me gay.
It is pretty gay.
No, I'd honestly be surprised if I was in your top 5.
Who is in my top 5? Don't make me think about that. Don't make me think about that. Battleship says he still has no audio. I think that might be a him problem.
That's a you problem, my friend.
That's him problem.
Not that he can hear me say that.
Why do Emerald and Heather look like you got back from a rave party? Because we did. We were at a bar. An arcade. We were at an arcade bar. You know those kind of things. A barcade is where you can just, like, get a wristband, play all the retro video games you want, rail shooters, whatever, and also drink while you're doing it. I had 2 margaritas that were double shot. I might have gone a little too hard. I was having fun. What are you going to do?
What kind of games do you play, Heather?
Oh my god. You know I love playing games. We played a horror rail shooter where we killing zombies. I have my favorite drum game. One of my favorite games. It's a game where you hit the drum. I love that game. I don't know why I love it. I made Emerald play it. I would play it again if someone wanted to play me. But I love playing it at the barcade. Not because I'm drunk, but because we have the actual drums there. Because I'm sure they have like a phone game or a mobile game or a Switch game. But I want to hit the drums.
And the drums is fun.
Hit the drums.
I'm absolutely inept at rhythm games. Well, like,
I don't even think about it.
I'm inept at most games in general, but like rhythm, I'm just the worst. I perform the best at most fighting games, 2D fighters specifically, but I'm still not even very good at those. So, let me see. I see the Charles says I'm rather quiet. Well, that's because I'm 8 feet away from the microphone.
So yell.
Yeah, I'll project. I'll use my theater voice.
Now that Heather has room to get 3 more microphones on the same audio channel, we might be able to hook up a background microphone or something.
I could bring my snowball in here.
That might work. Or maybe if you had like a spare way to get a spare boom mic.
God, I
You
just
can
see
make that happen.
I'm just looking at that tape and seeing how much Spoon's water level has gone down.
Yeah, so tell them about that.
So I'll direct the camera real quick to Spoon's tank. You guys can't really see it, but there's a piece of rainbow tape on the tank. Oh, sorry. Wasn't looking at the camera. Right about there.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's a piece of rainbow tape that's on Spoon's tank. It's rainbow because it's best to, because Ronnie's been telling me for a while that the water level goes down. And I haven't really noticed. I'm bad at measurements. I'm bad at stuff that requires guesstimation. Oh, honey, get paper towels.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm just trying to put it down in the switch.
It's okay, honey. Anyways, so he has a piece of tape on his tank that's like different colors, like a rainbow. The thing I put it there because I'm like, okay, Bronny, I'm going to see if your theory is correct, and his tank is losing water over the course of a week. And the rainbow tape has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors on it, so it makes like a level. And at the very top is red, and in that course of a week, it's gone down like 1, 2, 3, 5 colors. That's like an inch. An inch of water has escaped that tank within the frame of a week. And I don't think that's normal. I think his tank has a leak in it. So he definitely needs a new tank. So that's something I'm looking into for him. That goldfish I've had for 5 years. No, 6 years. It's going to be 6 years this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had him for so long, so I got to do the best for him. I've had him longer than I've had Knife. My cat. I've had this goldfish longer than I've had my cat, and I don't intend to lose him anytime soon. So I check his nitrate levels weekly. I have to check it tomorrow. And so I also got to look into getting him a tank and getting him a stand with that tank. So we got to find the best prices for that.
And I'm thinking, rather than buying a stand, because for some reason, people charge out the nose for stands, for like fish tank stands. So what I'm thinking is people will sell their old dressers for dirt cheap.
Or nightstands.
So we'll get a nightstand will not be long enough to hold the tank that we got on.
Nightstands?
Maybe. But anyway, we'll get a dresser, we'll put it here, and we'll put the tank on that. And it might even do a better job than an actual fish tank stand of holding the fish tank.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's my friend Brownie.
That was embarrassing. I can't believe I spilled my tea all over like that.
I was just about to address Brandon's
Yeah,
share what I'm eating. So it is a stuffed crust pizza with barbecue sauce instead of marinara. It has regular cheese and a 3-cheese blend on top, and it has bacon strips, meatball. Or wait, maybe I canceled the meatball for sausage. I think it had beef bits. I know it definitely had spinach, mushrooms, black olives, and what was worth best?
I can't remember.
Me neither.
Life of
I need to figure out if I can pull that order up.
Anyways, Brandon, you messaged even if I'm allergic to it. Brandon, can you remind me the things that you're allergic to through text? You don't have to put it in chat. Remind me so if I send you food for your birthday this year, you don't get something that you can't eat. I always forget what people are allergic to. I can't mentalize that. You got
We should make a list, like put it on the refrigerator.
Yeah, we have a lot of friends who are allergic. We gotta make sure that's there. That's actually a good idea. Do that.
We got King Poultry here. We got Queen of the Spices over there.
Queen of the Spices gestured a spoon?
No.
You gestured to my pizza.
No,
okay.
I pointed east, referring to Chocolate Cook.
Oh.
So I actually have the pizza order pulled up for all 3 of us. If you want to hear what all 3 of us had.
If anyone's interested in that, hold on. I'm gonna address everything in chat because we're a little behind.
Yep. Once we catch up, I'll read it.
Something Battleship, something about Bronny. He's assuming things about you. He said he presumed. You got any look on your face?
That's my face.
That's what his face looks like.
I'm just a little bit evil. Also, the brim of his head isn't helping.
Yeah.
Charles B says, "Would you do karaoke?" I'll do karaoke one day for a stream. I love karaoke. I love it when my friend Juanita does here.
You gotta get you good at singing first.
It would have to be unarchived, otherwise you're going to get copyright claimed at the wazoo.
I'm joking, Heather.
you. How dare you? Anyways, I like it when my friend when he does. Every time we do karaoke, we do a Linkin Park song, super emo and super bad. It's the funnest thing to do.
Lincoln Park can't even do Lincoln Park songs.
It's fun. What?
You gotta do karaoke around Christmas and sing All You Want for Christmas is to Join the Black Parade.
For Christmas is to join Black.
No, it's so start singing the All I Want for Christmas line again.
Want for Christmas. And then is to join the Black.
Was what a young boy.
I can't imagine that song. I've never heard it.
Oh, gotta play it.
You gotta show me the mashup. I love that people are doing mashup these days of popular songs. It's weird as hell, but I love it. Let's see. Can't get captions. Oh, if you ever come to my town, Heather, I would have to play for you. It's called Pins and Pixels. Oh, it's like another bar.
Pints and Pixels. Yeah.
Pines? Pins?
Pints and Pixels.
Well, it sounds like a barcade, and I probably love it. As long as they have the drum game. I love the drum game. You could probably, if people really work hard, they can figure out what I'm talking about. I can't remember the name because it's not in English.
There's other barcades around here that we haven't been to yet.
Oh my god, I'd love to go.
Yeah, get some recommendations from the guys the next time we see them.
I'll put it in the group chat. We have a group chat for the local people for our dojo group.
Sure, gotta get your phone numbers in my phone.
I gave you my phone number. You'll have it.
I didn't touch it because I have an anxiety about what if you got a digit off and I'm calling the wrong person.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I got it right. Let's see. Flood damage. I don't know about that. Mute doesn't work.
All battleship stuff we got figured out. Battleship's having some sort of specific problem. Apparently, it works on their iPad.
Oh, okay. I'll ignore it.
Battleship says to get a beta fish.
I've wanted a beta fish since I was a kid, but the thing is, I'm focusing on spoon. Beta fish need special care. Also, pretty aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to have a beta fish with any other kind of fish. So if spoon ever dies, I will consider it.
You can't even have beta fish with beta fish.
Yeah, they'll kill each other.
Brandon's saying right there, put 2 male beta fish in the same tank. They get along really well. I'm press X to doubt on that one. Actually,
He's probably saying it sarcastically.
yeah, I'm aware.
Charles B says, how old is the fish? My fish spoon. He is I forget, I think I was going to say he was going to be 6 years old this year.
That's what you said.
Yeah, because he was turning 5 last year. I got him quite some time ago when I lived in California. He survived the trip to Tucson, Arizona, and he survived the trip to Florida. He survived a lot. He's a survivor, that one. And I've had a few fish. I wasn't always knowledgeable, and I didn't know what they needed. So he survived quite a lot. He's not even like in as good a tank as he needs right now. And I'm looking into improving his way of life for him. I'm still learning everything I need to know. And he's persisted through it all. So he's a pretty remarkable fish.
Yeah, so Brandon, this is for you.
Brandon, get in the chat. We love you so much.
I am matching this X right now. I doubt you severely.
Emeralds, get Brandon in the chat.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Getting past.
I didn't show you this yet.
What's? Oh, that's a pretty cool look, man.
Yep.
You got your name on it and everything. You got this custom, bro.
Yep, that skin
Nice.
I actually is part of a kit when I got a custom skin for my Oculus Rift.
Wow, that's a great
And it's a
job, dude.
Yep, it's wrinkly because that is not the controller it's designed for.
Well, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you say your coworker had a business with controllers?
Yeah. I got a coworker whose daughter really does resin casting. So they're working on a startup to take custom shells for video game controllers.
Oh wow! If they have a business name for it, we should get that at some point. I can totally plug it. I mean, I'm not going to promise.
We can call my coworker whenever and just be like, hey, what if we wanted something from you?
Yeah, we should talk to them about that if we're feeling.
Yeah.
If I ever get their name, guys, I will plug them at some point. So let's see. Let's still catch up with this chat. Spoon appreciate the company. No, we're not doing Betty Fish with Spoon. It's killing Spoon. How many gallons is this tank? Right now it's 10. We need a bigger one.
I
needs
need at
more
least
space.
30.
Yeah, he's 6 inches long right now if you're including his fins. He needs more space.
And according to one guy at a pet store, he's probably going to get like up to, well, according to the internet, actually, including the tail, he's probably going to be about 12 inches.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The guy at the pet store said we needed at least a 50-gallon tank for that.
I think that would be a nice move for him eventually, because I'm sure he'd love this. I don't know if he actually would get to 12 inches. I'm not sure about that. Brandon was talking about, nah, ever since I had a pineapple on pizza today, I go back. As in, like, was it so good or was it so bad? I need to know.
It sounds like it was so good, and it's...
No way. No way. Brandon's not one of those people. Don't make Brandon one of those people.
One of which people?
The people that like pineapple on their pizza.
I mean, Heather, he's up. I almost made a really bad joke. I'm not.
Don't you bad joke about one of my best friends. He's one of my best friends.
He's one of my friends. Who did.
Don't you dare. Whatever. Anyways, is Emerald
Just
Spencer...
I'm gonna sip this tea instead of spit.
Okay, good. Is Spencer's favorite topping on pizza anchovies?
No, I've never actually tried anchovies. I was gonna try a slice of Brawny's pizza last night, but he ate all of it before I could get to it.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. I forgot you wanted to try it.
It's fine.
You might be down here again.
I will be down here again.
You will. Sissy, go. We should go through that place again with Brawny so he can talk to you more.
Yep.
Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Anyways, Brandon says, fun fact, I have no idea what I'm allergic to when it comes to food. I don't know at all, and it's kind of dangerous, but I'm not allergic to nuts or chocolate. I wouldn't eat payday bars or Godiva.
Well, then how do you know you're allergic to anything?
Well, I'm going to say Brandon's safe. I will
Yeah.
try, and if not comfortable, and he says no, I won't anymore. That's all that I need to know.
Generally, with
It's all-
food
as long-
allergies, there are two ways of finding out about it. Both of them the hard way. You either eat something with the ingredient you're allergic to, or you eat the thing you're allergic to. So when I was 4, my parents probably found out before then, but when I was 4 was when I found out I'm allergic to peas, because I ate chili or soup something that had peas in it. And I had apparently eaten similar things before that didn't have peas, so of course that was the culprit. And
Question.
yes.
With your chicken and peas, is it something that, like, it's going to hurt you digestively, or is it something that'll give you allergic reaction like swelling? So, for peas and chicken,
Well,
it is swelling.
For peas, it is swelling. For chicken, it is really complicated. So the first symptom was severe headaches. And because of that, there was nothing physical. So my parents didn't believe me for over a year.
Oh, God.
It wasn't until finally at one lunch at my grandfather's, I ate chicken, I was starting to have the headaches again, I complained to my father, and he also notices my lips are swelling. That's when he had the oh shit moment. He's not making it up.
My sister had that same thing.
Mm-hmm. And then my mom also started believing on turkey because she made me turkey sausage one morning, and my face turned redder than Heather's gaming. So
That's not good.
no, it's not.
Yeah, we got to be careful with you. I don't want to accidentally, like, give you that.
It'll be fine. It's not life-threatening. It's just extremely uncomfortable.
We don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Mm.
That's bad. Anyways.
I don't know. You guys were fine with being uncomfortable when I was getting punched in the face.
Many times did you get punched in the
The face.
Many times did you get punched in the face today?
I lost count after 10.
Really?
You know,
Towards the end, I was getting sloppy because I was so tired.
You know, it was pretty tiring, but, like, I think the only time I got straight punched in the face was by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he landed one on me too, which was really good.
I think it's because we're really not expecting it from him, because, I don't know, you said you've been in, like, karate or something once
Yeah,
before.
4th grade, I got up to orange belt in karate, and then the karate studio closed. So
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
and I never went back. Now,
so
if I got my sister down here, well, A, she would be a better sport partner for you guys, and B, she would kick me across the pond.
that's probably it, though. We would, because she's probably small, we wouldn't expect it from her, and we don't expect it from you because you don't sound like you have a lot of combat experience, but those instincts are still ingrained in you.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, you punched me straight in the face. I'm like, shit, I'm not good at this to begin with. I gotta take him a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first round he didn't. We did 2 rounds. There was 8 of us in the group today, and I wanted it to just be sparring. So I walked him through like the basics of body weight that we do in these workout groups, And then I'm like, oh, gear up, we're gonna do some sparring. Because sparring is really good cardio. In the first round, he didn't touch me at all. Second round, like 30 seconds into it, he does this perfect straight punch out of nowhere. And
Oh,
blocks me. He was like this, and he had his hands kind of low. And I'm like, what is he doing? And then in the middle of me thinking, what is he doing? He goes,
yeah, he did that exact same thing to me, and I think it's both because we had our guard down. We were in debriefing mode. Because when he was sparring with me, I was mostly like, okay, let me see your blocks, let me see your punches, let me see what you can do.
and I had already gone over that with him by the time he got to you.
I know, but I wanted, it's just a reiteration of it. It's like, because for one, I have a problem with kicking people in the nuts. I have a very big problem with that. Because, like, my standard kick that's comfortable for me, I'm sorry, I'm shorter than most guys. It's at your nut level. I got one of our friends straight between the legs, and I feel bad about it. I pulled back at the last moment. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm sorry. Are you okay? And he goes like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna. I touched him a little bit, and I told him I was sorry. I had a problem with that.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I sparred, so I get him at like natural reflexes again. And a woman's natural reflex, because we are smaller, is to kick you in the nuts. It's bad, I know. I don't do it intentionally. It's just that when I lift my leg, it's at that perfect level to kick you in the nuts.
So what we're gonna do is you and I are gonna do a lot of pad work to get the muscle memory and the flexibility a little bit better, so they can aim your kicks a little bit better.
Yeah, so I don't kick you people in the nuts.
And that's the second thing, Heather, is just actually aiming the kick.
Yep.
I think either Eric or JJ kicked me in the nuts,
Yeah.
but I don't have nuts, so they tapped me, and I was just like, they were like, oh shit, and I'm like, no, it's okay, I don't have nuts.
Well,
I don't have nuts, I'm fine.
it can hurt women too.
It didn't hurt me. They
Well,
just kicked me.
You lucked out. It was a little kick.
They got me
But-
like right here, like
Yeah.
nut kind of level, but I didn't hurt. They tapped me, and they're like, shit, and I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm fine.
So the second half of that is like you got to aim your kicks. Like you got to
You gotta
look where you're looking. You got to look where you're kicking, and then actually like follow the path of your kick. You just tend to walk forward and throw things randomly, and then half the time not even like techniques. So we got to just work
I'm
on
out of technique.
we can work on your form a lot. You've got a talent for fighting,
Shit.
and you're actually.
It's my
Oh,
stitches are coming undone.
Show the camera what you're doing.
Isn't it on the camera? I'm working.
To a degree.
I
But anyway, Heather,
dropped
you've got a talent for fighting, and you're strong, but you have absolutely zero technique. So
Yeah, no, I don't know.
when we fix that, you'll be dangerous.
Shit. Hold on, I can't find the stitching.
Yep. I forgot to stream all my stuff.
I forgot to link the stream. No, I posted a tweet.
We were already 15 minutes late from.
Oops, I didn't post. But we just need the link. I don't think anyone cares. I'm not very popular.
We got all the usual suspects in the chat.
Yeah, they're here. They're dedicated. They're here for us.
We stream for you guys.
Wait, Aminel's put a cat. Oh yeah, of course my dude, Dark Prince of Emo, Brandon posted pictures of a cat today, and I appreciate it. Oh, he posted a picture of a dog. He's all over it today. He's doing great.
Join Heather's Patreon for $10 a month, so you can
See pictures of our cats.
see pictures of our cats.
It's a
took
good.
some really
It's an investment, but it's worth it.
Hey, Heather, tell them about the pictures I took last week.
Oh, they should have seen it if they were on your Twitter. I was showing Faith, our friend Faith. She was at the barcade with us. I showed her pictures. Like, look at the great pictures Bronny took of our cat last week. They're fabulous, and he took really great pictures of them. Follow us on Twitter. Maybe go to our Patrons if you have the money for it. But yeah, I posted the pictures of her there first because they were gorgeous. They were great pictures. It was Iron Dust.
Yeah, that's a VTuber. She's, I would say, one of the biggest in this industry at the moment, but she is the biggest on Twitch. She's like number 3 for subs because she's done a month-long subathon.
Number 3. That's pretty big for that site.
Well,
That's
one of the
pretty
things with her is that she has a common variable immune deficiency, so she's been bedridden for like 4 years. So she literally has nothing better to do but stream.
Gosh, that sounds sad, but also good for her.
I wish I had the ability to stream, but I don't think I would treat my immune system for it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Because I got a halfway decent immune system. I used to have a really good immune system, but I've had a cough like 3 times in the last 6 months, which has never happened to me in my life.
I want to address something Battleship is saying. Beta are only hostile towards one another. They ignore fish. They are peaceful as individuals. Check Wikipedia if you don't believe me. I don't know if I'm willing to risk it. I don't know if I'm
I'd
willing to
rather
risk it.
see in person 2 fish with one being a beta in the same tank getting along.
I would ask that one small business that deals with fish people, with fishes in
Yeah.
general. I would ask them, like, hey, it's true about beta fish.
I remember asking, when I was really young, asking somebody I knew that knew a lot about animals. It might have been my older sister. But I remember asking her, hey, beta fish like to fight each other, but would a male and female fight? And she told me yes. And that perplexed me because it's like, then how does the species reproduce if they can't even.
If they can't even, I don't know. We'll have to ask a fish expert before I would do anything like that. Like, I'd like to get Spoon a tank mate because I think he's lonely and bored. I mean, he keeps active. He's around tank. He finds things to do every day. But he could use a friend. He could use a better environment. I'd like to do better by him. So I will consider this. I will not act on it until a professional tells me it is okay and the right thing to do. He also says get an algae eater, good for being tank clean and completely non-aggressive. I've also would like to look into that because they're also really cool, like animals that do that. Battleship is saying goodnight. He's probably going to sleep. Charles B. also asked, would Emerald want sword training from Bronny? That's an honest question.
Yes.
If you join the workout group, you'll learn some stuff.
Oh yeah, I fully intend to join the workout group.
Yeah, it's never bad. It's never a bad thing.
Probably gonna get my butt kicked for about a year, but
you're gonna get your butt kicked for forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if you get good, that just means I'm gonna turn up the difficulty level.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I wouldn't be surprised if you ramped the difficulty hard just for me.
No, I've never done that.
It's still hard to this day for me.
For anyone wondering why I'm saying that, when I first joined his Patreon, I tormented him about the no wings thing for like 2 years, and I'm still waiting for the shoe to drop.
There's those kidney punches, I promise you.
Hey, honey, just to put him at ease.
I just did.
Yeah.
Fire.
No, my ribcage is already gonna bruise that.
Oh yeah.
I'm barely lean.
And I know, but you got it right on the bone. I think you pressed the seam of my vest into it too.
Oh jeez.
You got a big vest.
Yeah, I purposely bought the XL one so that during the winter I could layer like 2 or 3 hoodies or coats under it. So it looks great when I've got a ton of hoodies under it. It doesn't look great when it's by itself.
There's something I used to do to mess with people back when I was studying acupuncture. It doesn't work on everybody, but like it's really funny when it does. Is the point right here over the knee?
Oh.
Yeah. Now he didn't have much of a reaction to that, but I feel like he felt.
I feel your knuckle there.
Wait, show it to me again.
It's typically like right around here-ish, like right about where the thigh meets the knee. And usually what I would do is press into that either with my fingers or with a foreknuckle, like so.
Like this?
A little lower. Yeah. Like right with the point of the foreknuckle.
Like this?
Yeah.
I feel that one a little more. They bother me off and on. It is very random, but just sometimes I'm at work, I'll be stocking a bottom shelf. I'll go kneel down like, ooh, don't like that.
Yeah, but like if you do it, I mean, and I might not be doing it hard enough, but I don't feel like doing it anyway. And for some people, it just doesn't work. But the majority of people, if I want to mess with them, I'll stick my finger there and I'll like dig it.
Oh, I felt that one a little more.
Yeah.
Do it again.
If you stick it here, like and dig it, and like turn it, then
Like this?
yeah,
Not yours, but his started to feel like a hot nail.
yeah,
Oh, I
exactly. Some people, a lot of people that it works on react like you shock them with a taser. They jump and their leg kicks out. They're like ah.
Come on. Like this. No,
Like
this.
right at where the kneecap.
Heather, stop trying to hurt our friend. Drunk.
Learn. Yeah.
You're too
Oh,
low.
I'm feeling something.
Like here. Right here. Like here.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I felt it a little.
Yep.
Okay. I just need to focus more, but yeah, I wanted to get the movement.
Yeah. Charles wants to know who is my sword teacher. Okay, so in universe, in Equestria, I had Bronny had his first teacher was a fencing teacher, and and Bronny got like some knowledge of fitness out of that, and the idea was that he's going to use the fencing for choreography. But he sort of learned from like a middling fencing teacher. Like the guy was qualified to teach, but not very good himself. And when Bronny needed to learn self-defense, the fencing wasn't inadequate. It was inadequate. So he moved on to Wing Chun, learned from Master West Tower, who was a former guard drill instructor, and got a bit better at fighting, but really still isn't very good. And that's mostly because Ronnie doesn't like fighting. He just finds himself in fights an awful lot. The real story is similar, but a little bit different. My first style was basically a plagiarism of a style called Hapkido. And if you know what Hapkido is, it's basically plagiarized Taekwondo mixed up with plagiarized Aikido. And a lot more people know what Taekwondo and Aikido are versus Hapkido. Even less people know what Kuksul Wan, right? But my teachers were not very good. I liked the style. It had some really good aesthetics. And I was really interested in the forms and the Kyoshu points and the acupuncture that they were teaching as part of it, but it was not very good. And I wanted to compete, so I needed some better instruction. So I sought out a karate studio. I mean, I broadened my search. I didn't care what style I ended up in, but the best school in the area turned out to be a karate studio. And I trained in both. Now Kuksul had sword in it, but it was past black belt. I ended up learning those forms online. And yeah. And but like so I went to Kuksul to learn the style. I went to Ishinru, and you guys might have heard that name in one of my videos, but I went to Ishinru Karate to get better at the sport. To almost like learn actually how to fight. And he was a really good instructor and got me really and I cross-trained them both for a while, but then what happened was the Kuksul instructor found out that I was doing karate because the schools were right across the street from each other. So I would like get out of one and literally run to the other. And thank God they both used black uniforms. Otherwise, I would have had a real problem. So I ran across the
street. Superman changes, he spin in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, so yeah, Superman used to use phone booth, but anyway, I would do that. But then he found out I was doing that, and he got all like traditional Korean on me. And he's like, "Hey, you're not allowed to learn you're not allowed to be a student of two masters at the same time." And he got all furious about it. And I'm like, "Excuse me, sir, I thought this was America."
Yeah, we
like, I literally said that to him. I was, how old was I? I think I was 16. It's like, dude, last I checked, this is America. And he goes, well, you have to make the decision, right? And I'm like, whatever. And I kept going to his class. I mean, also, it's just a really good workout to take two classes at the same time.
You must have been so freaking ripped in your youth.
It was all right. I never quite got ripped, but I did in my best shape, I weighed 195 pounds. And I was...
when I was at my worst.
But that was when I was... Well, I'm a guy and I'm a bit taller than you.
Yeah, and on top of that, muscle weighs more than fat.
I suppose so.
But I was also doing gymnastics at that time, too. So... And gymnastics will get you real freaking strong. Gymnastics is probably the best.
Damn.
But, so I get to my black belt test at Kuksul. At this point, I've got a orange, which is like third belt in karate. And I walk in, I need to take the test. And the master stops me and goes, I haven't heard your decision yet. And I'm like, can I take the test or not? He goes, not unless you give up the other school. I said, have a good day, you prick. And I walked out. And yeah, I threw myself wholeheartedly into Isshinryu karate, and I did pretty good with that. It was once you got the idea of it down, it was a really easy style to learn. My teacher it was one of the best in the country. He trained national champions on a regular basis.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
To give you some perspective here, I outgrew the school academy by a wide margin. When I was 15 years old, I got a perfect score against 2 second-degree black belts at the same time at the Kook school. I moved over. I did a demo class at the karate school and got bodied. I mean bodied by the yellow belt. And I was like, okay.
And their third prestige.
Yeah, and there were my decision came down between Isshinryu and Kyokushin. Now, Kyokushin is very hard style. That's all it's like you learn some cons, but it's literally all you do in there is beat the heck out of each other. Just punch, you square up, and you punch and kick each other as hard as you can until one of you falls. And then you get up and you practice putting your fist through cinder blocks. Right, that's what they do. Part of me wanted to do Kyokushin. And they were just as good as the Shinryu school I went to. They did, but what ended up being was they were way further away in kind of a bad part of the city that I didn't want to hang out in too much, and they were a little bit more expensive. So it was, at Isshinryu was more of an economical decision. But yeah, I got to hang out and train with national and world champions on a fair basis, and I got good enough to hang with them. I don't think I ever got good though. My competitive record is not great, so that's why I keep saying I probably shouldn't be teaching myself. I suck.
I want to address a question that Charles B had further along in the chat. Hey, Mr. Bronny, ever do an actual board break?
Yeah, I've done breaking. So, I don't know if I can still do it. The last time I tried, I didn't do too good. But the last time I was like practicing it a lot, I was able to put my ridge. I was able to put my ridge or my knuckles, or my ridge, my knuckle, my elbow, and my forehead through a brick.
That's pretty impressive. Sorry if I'm looking not too good right now. I'm eating spicy pizza.
Yeah. Ooh. Actually,
Still not my good to it. Still.
I have this order pulled up.
TV Studio says hi, Spence.
Hi, TV Studios. All right. So, you guys ready to hear Heather's tournament?
Yes, please tell them why I'm completely incapacitated.
All right. Sauce, buffalo sauce. It is the large epic stuffed crust cheese pizza from Papa John's with buffalo sauce. Toppings: 3 cheese blend, beef, spicy Italian sausage, bacon, Italian salami, Philly cheesesteak topping, bacon strip, jalapeno peppers, mushrooms, and half banana peppers.
Brandon, please help me. I know you're in the chat. This pizza's too spicy.
I feel free. What do you want me to do?
No, be some ice, bro.
Oh, TV Studios is my friend David. Oh yeah, should recognize the 115. What's up?
Sup, TV.
Real quick interruption here. Has anyone else noticed that we're freaking retarded here?
What?
Heather's got the wrong ring.
I'm dying. I need carbs because I'm drunk and I need to offset it. But the carbs are full of spicy shit. I'm dying. This water has carbonation. Carbonation is not good for cooling down.
Okay, Heather, if you're dying,
Yes.
okay, can I inherit Spoon?
No, you love Spoon, but I love him too. No, what is your experience with fish hair?
Well, let's see. I can recall one time, I think it was like maybe 10th grade or so. I took a marine biology class and we had to take care of fish. My fish, everyone else's, it was an albino koi, stayed alive the whole time, even as one of my dumbass classmates bought a tiger barb, which is a semi-aggressive fish, and I was worried every hour, every day that that thing was going to eat my albino koi.
I remember this
My
story.
albino koi stayed alive, and they gave it away to another student.
I hear that. I remember this story. It still pisses me off, and I think about it sometimes I'm looking at fish. I don't know. I've taught Bronny specifically, like a few times, but not enough, I don't think, about how I clean his tank. Because Spoon eats, and I want to express this. If I ever have to take care of Spoon, I usually put a feeding tablet in there if I'm on vacation, so he can eat. But when I'm gone, if you ever have to feed him his food pellets, he has 5 a day. That's it. I know it because they're small. You're tempted to give him more.
Here,
Please
Heather,
give me
a small price to pay for salvation.
Yes, please. Please give me this real quick. Is this milk?
Yes,
You put ice in milk.
I did not.
Okay.
It's just cold.
Very cold.
See, if we were really smart,
It was in the back of the refrigerator, which is actually.
Wait, can I?
Brandon,
Anyways.
how you doing?
Brendan, whatever you need to say.
I just want to address a couple things that I was supposed to answer, but I went off did something else. Yes, Emerald. The joke was two male beta fish will tear each other apart. It's not even a doubt. It's if someone tells you that they get along fine, they're either woefully informed or malicious.
yes, I'm perfectly aware. However, the two best responses to sarcasm are either even harder sarcasm or play it straight.
I can't hear you that well. You
Oh.
kind of cut out.
Closer.
I am aware that you were joking. I just know that the two best responses to sarcasm are going to be either even harder sarcasm or playing it straight.
That is true. And to answer, when I said that I came back after having pineapple on pizza, it means I loved it. You would never expect that, but
Really?
it was.
You loved
Yeah, I loved it. It was so good.
I'm sorry, son. I have to disown you now.
Don't you say that to him. Don't
Wait,
you
was
say
that
that.
wait, was that a joke that you stopped Bronny from saying earlier?
No, that was not the joke. The joke I had was way worse.
No,
I'll
I
tell
know,
it
I
to you
won't
later.
hear.
I don't know what he was gonna say, but I immediately was like, "Don't
I
you
wanna-
fucking say that about my friend."
wanna
didn't
hear
say
it.
anything.
Look, I,
It's a really bad
Heather, I
story.
normally don't give a crap, and I wasn't gonna say that live. So
All right, so exactly how much do you dislike people who like pineapple on pizza?
I don't care. It's just a meme.
Okay, but
Ugh.
if we're talking in meme
I wonder
context,
if
how much?
pizza.
They're literally Satan. If we're if we're memeing, people who like pineapple on their pizza are the worst people ever.
All right, and if we're still memeing, what would you do to those people?
I would scrub their tongue. I would scrub their tongue with just toothpaste. That's all they need, right? Toothpaste and maybe some soap.
Maybe
Until
the
they get-
pizza I just
until
had.
they get the bad taste of liking pineapple out of their mouth. It would be
In a way, I like pineapple on pizza.
Oh my god!
it would be
Wait, Emerald,
conversion therapy
wait,
for pineapple on pizza.
Don't you start with that
wait,
shit.
wait,
It
wait, wait.
would be- I would go
You
full on.
Wait, Emerald. You like pineapple on pizza too?
Yes.
You know,
Okay,
I'm
so,
starting to get.
we have so much common. I know a good restaurant just down the road from me. You know, if you ever want to go out sometime.
Give me
Oh
this
my
head.
God.
It looks better on me anyway.
Okay, so guys, I trust you guys.
No, you
You're a
don't.
little more open-minded than me, and I'm starting to get worried, but also curious about pineapple on pizza.
My opinion of pineapple on pizza. I just want people to try it. I don't care if they don't like it after they've tried it, but they need to at least try it to establish that
Yes,
they're not
you
just
need
hating
to
it for
at
no
least
reason.
I feel like
You need to try it at least.
I feel like I've told this story before, but I've had pineapple on pizza once, and like it wasn't. I remember it not being bad, but it's not something that I would order for myself in all seriousness.
So it's like a neutral opinion.
Kind of. Now, one caveat that we have to take in mind with this story was that I had not eaten for a day and a half.
All right.
So, and then somebody left some leftover pineapple pizza at the gym I was working at, unguarded, and I'm like, I'm hungry. Yoink! There's pineapple on it. Well,
Who cares?
whatever.
You're starving.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna really sit there and take all the pineapple out?
So yeah, exactly. Especially when I'm trying to sneak out of it. So I mean, I ate it, and it was all right. It wasn't horrible. I've tasted worse things. I wouldn't order it for myself. I didn't really. It certainly wasn't my favorite. But I don't know how much of that was influenced by me just being very hungry.
Guys, we gotta insert the string. The star right here. Not,
Yeah, this is not a crocheting stream. We've done very little crocheting. This is now
string while you talk.
Emerald.
this is now
Emerald.
2 hours of petting cats.
Thank you
Okay.
for the milk, by the way.
Emerald, since I am so jealous that you are petting knives, so what I need you to do is I need you to, whenever you go or whatever, don't never ever wash that hand. And then when we meet, I want you to shake my hand. So it's
Randy,
like I
you
pet.
can come visit us at any time, and
Randy,
you
you're
can pet
getting kind
knife.
of creepy over there, man. Like,
Don't it's fair. I've done the same thing to him when I didn't have a cat, and I watched him be like, Brandon, turn on your video, pet Meatball. I need to see you pet Meatball. And it's kind of coincidence, but kind of not, that after I did all that, I got another black cat because Ball was a black cat. So it's fair. He's allowed to do that.
I remember one time I was at my aunt's house petting her fat cats that you admired
Oh
so
my
much.
god, I love those.
And I sent you a video of me like petting the cat, and you like immediately responded, "You have to scratch. You have to get in the head." And then it was like I sent you a video of me like following your instructions. And you were like, "Yeah, that's the good stuff."
Yeah, so I've done that to him. I've done that to you. He's allowed to do it back. Okay, Brandon, come visit. You can pet her. You can pet her as much as you want.
You better do it soon, though. She's an old cat.
She's old, so there's a time limit. My baby.
Yeah, we gotta get your friend Juanita out here too.
Oh, we have so many friends that need to visit us.
All right, here's the plan, guys, and we're being serious about this. Y'all are coming down in July for Heather's birthday, and I'm taking everybody to Universal.
All right, so before then, you're gonna have to get the mother-in-law suite up and running, so we can put cots in it to accommodate the overflow.
I've got a guest room, I've got couches, and you might be able to accommodate at least one person, but yeah. How many people are we talking to? We got Brandon, we got Juanita.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
so many
I can definitely accommodate more than one because most of that big space is gonna be left empty for a VR set.
What about Ashley? Who do we hang out with in California?
Well, we have Juanita, Isabel, and
Isabel, that's who we hung out with.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, who the fuck is Ashley?
I'm bad with names, I'm sorry.
See, you love that scritches, but
We
why
have
don't you
so-
let me hold you?
She doesn't like to be held.
I'm aware.
She's just
She doesn't like being sat next to either.
she doesn't like anything. She's a tsundere. I have yandere on mine. I should give her a tsundere collar. No, we're
I mean,
just.
she likes
This is a
this.
pet scratching stream. I've stopped everything.
Specifically with the camera right up the cat's.
I forget
Y'all don't get to see the cat. Cat is-
her
the cat,
butts.
knife is too regal for you. You do not want to look directly into the face of the demon.
You can look into her brown eye, though. Oh my god, Knife, you're ridiculous. We're getting her all the scritches she could want. I got her butt, you got her
Yo.
face and ears.
She's licking my hand.
You got all of it. She's getting everything right now.
Yeah, if there's any way to get her to like
That
it.
case for your controller, I just noticed.
Yes.
Some I love it.
So, yeah, it's a Scuff gaming case because this is one of the original models of the Scuff Xbox One controller. This thing cost me $200 in 2015.
What?
Yes.
That's what you get for paying that much. I spent $30 and I got 2 USB controlled, okay?
Yes, but here is the thing. So first off, this is a genuine Xbox One controller, so it will work perfectly fine with anything the Xbox One controller works with. Since it's the early model, it does not have Bluetooth, so you would need an adapter of some kind. I actually have the wireless USB thing I got right here. One of the big things is panels on the back. There is a little magnetic switch on the inside. I can map these to any of the face buttons. Also, the thumb pad here has military grade rubber on it, so it is really nice. Yes.
Oh, I'm feeling the exclusive rubber right now, honey.
So basically, you just lightly press your finger on it, it will stay there.
Oh my god, I'm not even trying to hit it. I'm not even trying to.
Yeah, so basically,
Sorry, King.
you would just put your finger flat here, and then you could use the D-pad without moving your finger at all.
I see. I wouldn't like that because that's.
Well, then here you go.
It might even be like good because that type of thing might even be.
Chat pad, I have that.
Yes.
That type of thing might even be like too good, and in fighting games, especially in Street Fighter, where you're doing a lot of quarter circles, that thing's gonna miss in buttons on me so much.
I have a chat pad for my Xbox 360 controller because that's when I was
I have one of those too.
Yeah.
I was really into Xbox Live when I was a teenager. I got one of those because I was just messaging people so much.
Yeah.
It was like glued to my controller.
Actually, I typed an essay with this thing.
Holy crap.
Yeah, because I had an issue with my first laptop at some point. One of the contacts on the hold on.
Oh, it's your turn. It's your turn. Embrace it. Embrace it.
Hey Heather,
Yes?
there's a Discord update.
What? Oh, he's leaving to update his Discord, I guess. Oh, man.
Hey, wait, where was I? Right, so, the chat pad, or no, my keyboard. My laptop keyboard had a fold in the ribbon cable, so random keys work. It was like 5 and 6 on the number bar, 3 and 7 on the number pad, the S key, the F key, and I think like left control or something like that. But the S key being missing, kind of important when you're typing an essay and your name is Spencer. So I
Level.
yes.
No, your name is temporarily at least Pencer.
Well, either way, so I had to have this plugged in so I could type my essay on it. And what's really funny is I was typing my essay in the middle of the class. The essay was 4, so I'm typing while the teacher's talking, and someone raised their hand like, "Hey, Spencer's playing a game over there," and I just turned the screen like, "For your information, I'm typing the essay for this class."
What?
And everyone started laughing.
What a flex. Well, she's leaving. She had a good time though. God, we gave her the full treatment with
Oh,
that
yeah.
petting business right now. I feel like I need to sanitize my hands. It was so thorough. Do I have sanitizer in here?
I can get you some.
Yeah.
No, Emerald.
Don't.
Remember, Emerald. Don't wash the hand.
No, I'm gonna wash it after the stream just to spite you.
Brandon, come visit. You can pet her. Brandon, you can visit. You can come visit whenever, and she is here for you. You can come pet her.
Besides, I'm not going to be able to see you immediately after the trip anyway, so you're not going to be feeling anything remotely like that. You're going to be feeling gator hand because it's still dry up in Connecticut.
And also, you're gonna feel airport hand because
Oh,
he
yes.
has to
Ugh.
fly home. So you
Oh,
want to prevent COVID shit.
Give me all of the communicable diseases.
Yeah, build up your immune system.
Make me deathly ill. I want the biggest headache I can possibly have.
So, what do you
What?
An r/Tumblr.
r/Tumblr is like one of my Reddits that I get updated on. It just throws your phone.
You know, I wish I had my assistant manager's phone. It's like an old athletic style Samsung or something. He yeets it across the store without its case and it's perfectly fine.
Damn.
He does that to new hires to spook up. He'll just like drop his phone or
Just for funsies?
yeah. I
Just
think
for
once he did it and like he fake fumbled it and I just slapped it out of his hand.
I had a what did I have? The phone before this one was a like literally one of the phones they use in the army, and sucker was a brick, and and everybody would get nervous when I would just throw it on the ground because nothing's gonna happen to it. I had it for 3 years, not a single scratch. The freaking charge port on it went bad, and I remember one time I was sitting at the desk of my job, and you know, one of the clients comes up to me and he starts talking about music, and he starts talking to me about Taylor Swift and how much he loves Taylor Swift and how he's going to go to the Taylor Swift concert soon. And I was like, he goes, and I'm like, man, Taylor Swift is really bad. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I'm like, man, Taylor Swift is really bad, but if you like it, that's really all that matters. He goes, do you think you could make better music than Taylor Swift? I just knocked my phone on the ground and let it clatter on the ground. I said, I just made better music than Taylor Swift. Now hand me my phone, please.
I forgot this one's super refined.
So,
I know what
your era
I
of
can't
Taylor
believe it
Swift
is.
is
That's what
something of a guilty pleasure. I don't know whether or not I even like.
You don't know if you like her. You know, if you feel pleasure in listening to her even once, it might be something. I don't believe in guilty pleasure. You may feel bad about it, but that means there's something about it that's good.
a guilty pleasure for me is when
That
I know
is,
it's when I know it's bad and I still enjoy it despite knowing it's bad, because usually for me, if I know it's bad, I become incapable of enjoying it. But like, and we've had this discussion before, for some reason I enjoyed Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I found it funny, and I shouldn't. That show is like the antithesis of everything that I stand for. It's gay fan service. It literally can't get worse than that.
There's something about it though. Guilty fuck.
Yeah. I will admit this in my shame. I will own my shame and get the strength to overcome it and maybe stop enjoying Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. You told me earlier that there was a second season of it out now, and I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. It probably found a way to get worse.
Honestly, yeah.
But
There is a character in the second season named Ilulu or something like that. I think she's like hunting down Toru for some reason or another. Yeah, but the main plot thing with her is that she is bad at shapeshifting. So she is both a lolly and has a bigger chest than Quetzalcoatl.
That's
And
that's
her hands are circles.
okay. So that's the thing. Here's the thing I hated about that show was literally every other character except for Kobayashi and Toru. Their dynamic was really funny to me for some reason. Probably because it was just completely like Toru's blatant lesbianism was just completely unreciprocated, right? And that's probably why I found it funny. And the slapstick helped a lot too. But everything else about that show is just like, okay, it would have been easier if you guys just made porn. Like, I almost would have preferred it if you guys made porn. At least then these designs and these types of characters would sort of make sense in their existence. But no, the freaking kids were pedophile bait, and there's no reason for first of all, Quetzalcoatl is a guy in mythology. He's a male character, and then you got the two neats, and then one of them, and they're gamers, right? And they bond over their gaming, and I just hate every other character, but Toru is funny, and Kobayashi shutting her down is funny.
Yeah, I haven't heard you say anything about Elma yet.
Which one was Oh, I remember. She's annoying as frick.
Okay.
I try to forget about her. She's easy to forget because all she does is eat and work and be bad at everything she does. She's got no redeeming qualities.
How many times did she get yeeted out of Kobayashi's apartment the first time she showed up?
Yeah.
Kobayashi is the glasses chick who's the main character. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that is something else you are not going to like. In one of the episodes, Ilulu gets mad at Kobayashi and forces her to be a guy. Nothing about her design changes except presumably what's in her pants, but they never actually show us, so
I'm interested.
I'm gonna go get my gun and just take a pain pill. I think that's the only way I'm gonna get over this.
What's weird about some characters is as soon as you jump into them, like, I suddenly understand why guys find this character irresistible.
Well, here's the thing. There's only an assumption that something has changed because the rest of her character design doesn't change at all.
Yeah.
It would be basically if, like, you suddenly grew a dick, but had no outward indication that you did.
Like, I eat my boobs, and I'm like, Bronny, do you still love me?
I would have trouble with that.
That's all you like about me was the fact that I didn't have a penis.
Yeah, the lack of a Y chromosome played a big part in that.
Oh, totally.
To be fair, we actually probably still didn't have a Y chromosome when that happened, since it was caused by magic.
Genetics.
I mean, I just hate all of it.
Yep.
But yeah, the two young girls are pedophile bait. Quetzalcoatl is a pedophile. And it's just,
Yeah. The character she crushes on is literally called Shota.
it's just, like, it would have made more sense if it was just porn.
The funniest thing about the Lukua Shota dynamic is the fact that he is set in every single way. So she has nothing except her body, and he is not interested.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. Thank you for the therapy session. I figured out what it was.
So
Kobayashi and Toru are funny together. The slapstick is funny. Literally every other character in that show has no redeeming qualities, and it pisses me off.
So not to change the show subject, but Charles B says, "What is the best sword advice you ever gave Heather Brown?" And I think he's really asking you, "What's the best sword advice you got to me?" Because I can't remember you giving me any advice.
I haven't. Like, keep in mind, again, I don't train people to fight because I'm not good at it. And also, the ultimate point of the karate rant I went on earlier was that karate, the Hapkido and karate involves sword a lot, and I practice sword a lot, but I don't have a whole lot of formal training. We do a little bit of kendo and Ishinryu, but I certainly would not call myself good at it. It's one of my weaker points. But anyway, for Heather, we've done a little bit of we've done some sword drills for the purpose of fitness and for the purpose of choreography. So we're working on that right now. So there's not really a whole lot of sword advice. For the purpose of choreography, I keep telling her that she's got to like telegraph a little bit better and pronounce her moves a little bit better and just be sharper in her technique, sort of look like she knows what she's doing. But that's a muscle memory thing and a practice thing. She'll get there eventually.
And
Oh, Bronny. If you don't really train people how to fight, are you able to train people to like properly dodge and evade attacks so they can like flee?
So here's the thing. I teach karate in my workout group, but I don't really teach karate. Not the way that I learned. I teach them the katas because the katas are an extremely versatile exercise. They incorporate cardio, they incorporate body weight, they can incorporate isometrics, and you can do pretty much any time and anywhere at any intensity that you so choose. So I teach them for that, and when you string 8 of them together, it basically equivalates to a mile-long run in terms of cardio, and you're mixing body weight in there as well. So that's why we do the kata. We do the sparring because the 3 best types of cardio are fighting in a combat sport like karate or boxing or kickboxing or wrestling, something like that. Swimming and running. Now, I suck at running. I always have. I always will. I'm just not built for it. Or I haven't been properly trained, one of the two. And I'm pretty old now, so I don't know if I could even learn it at this point. And swimming, I can't swim. I sink like a rock. So it's so that just leaves. That really only leaves one form of cardio that I can teach. Now, to answer your question, in the act of sparring, you will inevitably gain some athletic reflexes, right? Like your cardio is going to go up. You're going to get a sense. If you play a game enough times, eventually you're going to figure out how to get good at the game. So you will pick up evasive techniques and defensive techniques and even offensive techniques. That was the first thing I told Spencer today.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe your face, push away, comb your hair, right?
And guess what I started forgetting the closer I got to the end?
Yeah, well, I mean, your higher motor functions are going to drop as you fatigue. That's something you have to learn how to deal with. And then afterwards, I like to talk with people. I give them some strategy. Like I was talking with Spencer a little bit, and I was talking with one of my other friends after for a while. Like, you know, how to get better so that you know you don't frustrate yourself, because what's going to happen to a lot of people is that they'll go for a long time, and if they don't get better they'll be discouraged, and then they'll stop coming, and then they stop getting the benefits of it. I hope all that made sense. I rambled for quite a bit there.
I think I get it.
Yeah.
I like something that Brandon said earlier in the chat. What does kill me clearly succeeded. Hell yeah. I just love that line. So someone asked, what is the story with my waifu hat? It was Michael Collins Gaming. There's no real story. My hair is terrible without the hat on. There's no real story with the waifu hat. It's a hat I found at an anime convention. I went with my friends. It's from pandahat.com. I didn't order it online. They just had a booth at this convention, but they had a great hat that was pink and had waifu on it. And I'm like, I gotta get at least one of these hats, and I did. I kept the sticker on it because I always wanted to remember where I got it from in case I wanted another hat. And because I feel like that's a style thing for some people, like keeping the stickers on your hat. I hear that's a thing. And I love this hat. It's a great hat. So go to pandahat.com. And if you want a hat like this, do it. I think they were doing other like weeaboo words like this, like waifu, weeaboo.
We should see if they have a purple one that says husbando.
Oh, we can have matching hats.
This is enough of matching hat. I would not wear a hat that said husbando.
Playing one player 2, you're gonna wear the freaking.
You can be satisfied with player 1 and player 2. I draw the line at the Beauty in the Beast Disney references on our other shirts.
That isn't exclusive to Disney. That was a thing before Disney. It's an ancient fairy tale.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, Disney is the king of taking things to the public domain and cutting everyone else off from it.
Yeah, that was a thing before Disney.
Okay. So, I mean, we wear that. That's a couple shirt as well. We can get some, like, couples matching shirts for workout and things like that. But I would not wear a hat that says Bondo on it. I'm not that gay, Heather.
Look, you're gonna shut up and wear what I tell you to wear. That makes me happy.
I will punch you in the gut.
Oh,
Dad,
punch
stop
you in
fighting.
the face. Stop crying.
Your hand.
Kick you in the nuts because I have a problem with.
You're gonna hurt your feelings.
What are your nuts made out of steel?
Yes.
What the?
I have trained every aspect of my body to be hard.
I am very lucky to have avoided that because I was the moron who wore reinforced work sparring.
Yeah, I avoided kicking with him because he had the boots, and like, if you're not gonna kick, I'm not gonna kick. So we mostly did punches.
You know, here's a funny thing. The first time Heather and I sparred at one of the gatherings there, she was wearing her steel-toed sneakers because that's all she had.
Oh shit! Pop out those shoes.
Then I should have been kicking you.
No, I wasn't wearing those shoes today.
I know, but I mean,
Shoes out after they got bad.
Yeah, well, as soon as we could have afforded to get you new shoes, we threw those out. But anyway, the first time she hit me with a low kick, she caught me with the steel toe. It was like perfect. It was a hard kick. It was a good kick. She caught me with the toe of those boots right inside the nerve, like right in the face where the quadriceps meet the hamstrings, like right here, and I felt it for 2 days afterwards. It was the first time I cut my hand open and dropped like a pint of blood, and I was like, oh, that's inconvenient. She kicked me, and that was like the first time anyone actually saw me in pain.
Yeah. So what should have happened is that as revenge for you getting kicked, I kick Heather, and then you spin kicked me to Miami.
Wait. Where can I get this bottom surgery done?
Can you what?
Brandon, what the heck?
I didn't hear what
It said bottom surgery.
He was trying to mess with us. Nah, freaking if you're talking about steel-toed shoes, I think I got them at like a Red Wing store. It was something I had to wear when I was working in a warehouse job because they were quite steel-toed.
Wait, they were Red Wings?
Something.
And you guys threw them out?
Well, yeah, they were very Shut up. I use them for
Those things like a lifetime warranty, though. You can bring them back and get them fixed.
Maybe they were. You know, I don't remember.
Hmm.
I'm sure I threw them out because I was like, ugh, they're ugly. So what?
Yeah.
Aaron Davis says, I remember a guy who picked on me at school, just kicked me in the leg with steel-toed boots. I was bleeding. Was the steel coming through the boots? Gosh freaking
Did they have
darn.
the steel like on the outside? Because I've seen boots like.
Oh yeah. In those cases, those would be called steel plated, not steel toe.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And those things are way heavier because
Ugh.
just if you have it on the inside, it's a lesser curve than you need on the outside to cover the same amount of area.
Yeah. Get them
Yeah.
back with, I'll loan you my Sebetons that I made. Get them back with those. They're 22 gauge steel, which essentially means they're like paper. They're very, very thin.
Aaron Davis is implying that this happened in the past, so I'm sorry you had to go through that. That must have been
yeah.
painful, and it sounded terrible.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Slightly related to the shoes thing. After my grandfather's funeral, we were all in the parking lot trying to get out of our dress shoes. I had, of course, only my dress shoes, and they didn't have inserts, so my feet were in pain. And my uncle was trying to offer me a pair of his. I was like, dang, it wouldn't fix the problem because it doesn't have inserts. So he's like, yeah, well, these shoes have a magic trick. Turn around.
Honey, can you? It looks like Spoon's bubbles are disconnected. Can you get that tube and reconnect it to its air generator?
If I can figure it out.
Oh no, it's
Well,
fine.
people are stepping out of frame. I gotta
Just put the
caffeine.
tube. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, that tube. Reconnect it to that black little generator right there.
Yes.
Yeah, it slips off. I don't know why. But yeah, he likes his bubbles, and he likes little air bubbles. I don't know when that happened.
He went right over to him.
Yeah, I don't know when that happened. It just happens.
Yeah.
So you got to check it kind of regularly.
Yep.
It wasn't like that this morning. It probably just fell off.
Let me get this plate out of here.
Yeah, I ate my spicy
You
pizza.
can't stick back in the frame. I've been looking at it, and the photographer in me is absolutely having a conniption.
No, I want to make sure you guys fit in, but I'm also on the edge.
Hey, you guys want to try some life food candy?
Not at the moment. I'm trying to get the last of my milk. I want this milk to go to waste. I'm all good. The milk really helps. Alright, let's see what we're talking about in here in this chat. Oh, wife, we had already said that. I like the hats, blah, blah, blah. Aaron Davis, you went through that. The bullying is it's awful. I hate that. Anyways, let's get back to crochet. I've had a big day today, I won't lie. But I'm here. So, Brandon, what's going on with you?
Trying to think. Not a ton right now, I suppose, at the moment. No, birthday's on the 15th.
I'm ready for it. I have a lot of good presents for you.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
Full time is starting next week, so yeah. Got that going for me.
I assume it's a way bigger check than you usually had received before.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I assume it's a bigger check than you had ever received before.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I'm used to working like 20 and like a little below. Now it's gone up to like 40.
That's double.
I don't know. I'd gotta see. Yeah, it's different.
Well, hopefully it treats you well.
I think it's gonna be about. It's just same circumstances, similar demographic. I'm just there more often. So I mean, I guess I'm there more often with like only the third person to actually ever have full time there. So like, I guess I'm also the other full timer. But it should.
We were talking to Brandon about. I was asking what's going on with him. He was talking about how he's going to be a full-time person.
That is job?
Yeah.
Are you still a hardware store?
Yes.
All right. Now, what do you
probably will be until I die.
Oh, I doubt that, man. So, I take it you're not enjoying your time there.
No, I'm kind of exaggerating. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome or anything like that. It's
No.
really that bad. You get some interesting characters.
I think
But it's overall less stressful than when I worked fast food. So honestly, like no matter what I say, I am always appreciative of that.
I don't know about the whole whatever I say clause there, but if you ever feel like you want to change jobs, let me know. I'm really good at helping people find jobs.
I want to say that a lot of times, no matter what, you're going to have something to complain about with your jobs. It's if it's taking a toll on your health mentally or physically that it becomes a problem.
I'll tell you something. I definitely had
It's
more
really
hair before I started my current job, and I don't think. I mean, part of it was on its way out, but I'm pretty sure this job that I have now accelerated it. What were you saying, Brandon?
I was gonna say in response to Heather, it's really not my job itself doing that. Like any kind of like days where I feel off are really all on me. So like that's why I'm saying I'm exaggerating or overstating just how quote unquote bad my job is. It is. I mean, I'm gonna plead the fifth on some people I work with, but despite that, it really isn't affecting me.
Well, that's good. As long as it's manageable and you're okay with it, I think that's good. God, I don't like thinking about work. My job has just been too busy lately. Like I think I've told everyone I'm a part of administration for a popular cafe brand, and I'm just taking invoices. It should really be just me taking invoices, but like everyone needs to talk to me about something. Vendors need to talk to me about things that get paid. Directors need to talk to me about talking to vendors. It's like endless, and no one can do anything by themselves. I need to be the middleman for every interaction people have, and it's just pain in the ass. And sometimes they rely on me on just too much for stuff I'm not in control for, so it's somewhat stressful. I don't know. I feel like I have it better than a lot of people. What the fuck was that?
No idea.
Knife, are you doing shit? Well, whatever, you get it. Anyway. I mean, I'd love to have like my YouTuber VTuber career takes off, and I'm getting paid a whole bunch of money, and I don't have to go to an office ever again. What?
Light switch here?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't.
Must have screwed it in too tight.
Alright.
Okay.
And it finally gave way then.
Yeah, so that should be fine.
Okay, that was a little. That's a little. Tricky.
So, little backstory there. I've had electricians here this week, but yeah, go on with what you were saying, Heather.
I already forget. I would love it if like YouTube was suddenly like you have 1 million subscribers and you never have to go into an office or retail or a part-time job ever again.
That certainly is the dream.
It's a dream. If that happened tomorrow, I'd be like, fuck yeah. But
I mean, if
it's
we get our cards right, we could get a 3-way cross promotional thing going between all our channels.
It would be awesome. It certainly would be, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in a basket, you know?
Of course.
No,
It
you never leave what you've got until you've got something better already in hand.
Yeah, like even if like my YouTube career was taking off quite a bit of money, even if Bronny's was, I would not stop my day job until it was not only sustainable, but I had a lot of money saved up.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the wisest thing to do.
Mm-hmm. So what's been going on here, I should tell you guys, is that I've been making some major repairs to the house at the beginning of the year here. The roof, I mean, realistically speaking, the roof needs to get entirely replaced, but there is no way to get the money for that. So I spent a few $1,000s getting the roof partially replaced, just to the point where it won't leak anymore and cause water damage and mold damage throughout the whole house. It was so bad. It was so incredibly bad. It's hard to describe how bad the roof was in that spot. They did something. So most roofs, as you may know, are they get plywood on the bottom layer, and then they tarp over that, and then they nail the shingles down. And the shingles are what you see on the top. And what you're not supposed to do is repair a roof by putting shingles on top of shingles. But that's what these guys did.
Now, technically speaking, I believe by code you can do that up to 3 times. Anything more than that, that's not up to code.
You're not supposed to do it at all anymore. They updated that code, I believe, in 2006.
Okay.
And then in 2020, they updated it again to something else. But these guys did it 4 times.
Yeah, that's
It left there was no plywood. There were beams rotted out from each other. And someone left a paint can in the roof. Like a half.
You tell me about that. They left a paint can
Yeah.
in the roof?
In the roof, paint can, half full, completely open.
Oh my
I wonder if
god.
they put it there to catch water.
Oh.
Probably. At this point, it was just so bad. So the first person I got for it couldn't even fix it. So I had to look around to find somebody that would go up there and fix the spot that's broken for not 10 grand and not just tell me, oh, I'm not going to touch this. It's so bad. I need to redo the roof. Give me 22 grand. You know, so it's, so yeah, finally got that taken care of. And then because there was so much water damage to the laundry room, I needed to replace the wall in the laundry room.
And the steps.
And the steps. The steps completely gave out one day. Like, they were loose, and we've been able to feel that they were, loose and rickety for the last year.
And then they finally collapsed under my weight.
They completely collapsed under Heather, and we pulled them back the tiles and looked in there, and it looked like the end of Endgame. Or not Endgame. It looked like the end of Infinity War. Like, the wood that made up these stairs was completely disintegrated. And, so yeah, replacing those steps and replacing a wall, that was another $1,500 right there. And I got the refrigerator because the refrigerator was having a problem. There's 300 right there. And then I dropped another $4,000 to get the lighting, or not the yes, the light, but the electricity. The electricity in this house was wired so bad. I've had multiple people tell me it's a miracle it hasn't caught fire. So we had the electricians over here. First thing they did was get everything working and get everything balanced the way it should be. Then, so I'm like, okay, everything's how it should be. They go, yes. So because the electricity was so screwy, it kept burning out this light that's above us, the ceiling fan. And so I go and I get I've replaced the ceiling fan twice. I go and I get another ceiling fan. I put it up. It doesn't work. Apparently, ultimately, it turns out I just put it up wrong this time. I guess I'm, worse than I thought I would. But yeah, we're putting it up the other day. It should have been a 30-minute job. It took like darn near 3 hours. All the screws and the wires giving us trouble. The breaker didn't turn off, and sometimes it would turn off half the room, and sometimes it would turn off everything it's supposed to turn off. We're out in here after work, so it's like dark. There's no light in here. We've got our flashlight out.
Heather and I trying to maneuver our phones around.
I shocked myself when I thought the breaker was off because it was inconsistently turning off the power to the room. And I'm like, oh, frick, so I just turned off the whole house and came in here and
sitting there eating my lasagna, suddenly all the lights are off.
Yep.
And then don't forget.
Yeah. And I'm getting to that next. And then it happened again a little bit later where we thought the breaker was off, and it turned out it wasn't, even though the switch is in the off position. So the breaker's off, but it's not. There's still electricity coming to the room. The housing for the ceiling fan touches the mount, touches a wire, and sends sparks everywhere.
And I screamed. I was like,
Yeah.
Spot welded. Go for you tell it.
It's spot welded. Were 2 craters. One where the wire touched, and one where the decorative piece touched the frame. it spot welded it to the frame. We had to tear it off.
Yeah, I was like, I went up there I turned the screwdriver upside down, used it as a hammer. When I don't have time for this.
Yeah. Like, I said, like, 5 to 7 things during that entire process where Brawny was like, I don't think that's it. 2 seconds later, yeah, that's probably it. And I was like, can I stop being right, please?
And then we got it working. That's Thursday night. Yesterday, Friday, I'm getting ready for the stream. Heather comes up and says, I got bad news. The ceiling fan isn't working anymore.
Yeah, we found out at the same time when we tag teams telling them.
Yeah, we're like, okay, who could break this to him better? It's like neither of us could make it good. Let's just do it.
But I was like 5 minutes from going live for my debate stream, and I'm like, I don't have time to give like any mental credence to that right now. So I just filed it away, put it on the back burner, and did my stream, and the stream went well. And then I came in here and I went,
And I think it turned a little blonde from that one.
Yeah.
what did I do?
I was making a Super Saiyan joke.
Oh, okay, yeah. So so I called up the guy and I was like, I called up the electrician and I was like, this is what's been going on, and then it stopped working again. I sent him a text message. He says, oh, was it this room? I said, yeah, it's this room. And he called me early this morning and was like, hey, I got one of my guys. He can come out and fix it for you. And he came out and he fixed it. And apparently I'm just bad at wiring. I mean, I thought I had it, but long story short, there were some complicated things that stopped me from doing it right. I sort of knew I was doing it wrong, but it was working, so I thought it was good, and then it wasn't. So, and the electrician that was here today put a new faceplate on this light switch over there. And then just now we heard a crack. I don't know if you guys heard that crack, but I'm guessing there's a crack in the housing for the light switch now. So I'm guessing he just took his power drill and screwed it in too tight, and then it cracked several hours later. So
Okay.
now they are updated.
All right. To take a pause, it's the last 10 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now. Or hold your silence until the next stream. All right.
That's it. That's the end of the story.
All right. I hit it at the perfect time.
Yep.
Either way, this has not been a bad stream. I'm actually making quite a good bit of progress on this ear.
That looks super soft.
Oh,
I kind of want to put it on my face.
I know, that's the instinct you have with this kind of yard. It's just that good.
Everybody out here needs to commission Heather on something made out of this material so you can put it on
I
your
certainly
face.
know where to
Good
buy
idea.
it. Good price.
Face mask.
Ooh, he's like into sleeping with those.
No. I mean like the wear over your mouth to go in the supermarket kind.
Really?
You know, one of our friends, the one with the cleft hand there, he wears a homemade crocheted mask when he wears a mask. Now we're in Florida, so very few people wear masks anymore. But yeah, it was like an N95 under it, and then it was like crocheted on top.
That's interesting.
Yep, and he got stopped like that a couple of times. Sir, can you put on a real? Oh, it is a real mask. Okay.
Reminds me of that one guy. He got a mask made with a print of his face.
Yeah.
I've
And then
seen
he
this.
walks in. I've seen that video. He walks in the place. You tell him to put his mask on. He goes, "What?" And they're like,
To be fair, that just looks unsettling.
"Yeah."
I want a shark mask. I want a shark.
You know, I'd love to get like one of those printed with my face, but it's got the realistic Heath Ledger Joker scarring.
Oh, geez.
Like, you know that one scene where he took off all his makeup to blend in with the police?
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, dude, I love all the weeaboo masks, like the mouth, the cat mouth, the freaking anime mouths, all that kind of shit. It's hilarious. I love it. The pony mouths that we have as bronies, it's good stuff.
I need to get proper art done with my pony sewing up.
All right, Chuckzo wanted to say, Bronny, you have a nice hat. I got him that hat.
Birthday present a couple of years ago.
I got him that hat.
Yep. And I do like this hat. It's a little bit sweaty because it's full leather. so there's not a lot of ventilation going on up there.
But damn, it looks good.
It does look good, and it covers my Dia's head.
It's a good hat. We're all wearing hats.
Yep. So I remember earlier they asked the story with your hat, which of course didn't have a story. This one did. So my junior prom was Great Gatsby themed. So I got a striped suit, red suspenders, red bow tie, and this hat to go with it. And then, because at the time my regular hat was just a black baseball cap, and I actually had my old logo sewn onto it at a custom sewing shop. And then shortly after that hat kicked the bucket. It was not in a good state to be worn anymore. So I started wearing this one instead.
How long you been wearing that?
Since 2016, I want to say.
All right, so it's a 6-year-old hat, not bad.
Yep. And I recently washed it. I took rubbing alcohol, I soaked it with it, and I used a towel to scrub it off.
Aaron Davis likes the Great Gatsby.
Oh, yeah. Great Gatsby is awesome.
At least aesthetically. You know, I from one of my classes, because I was in advanced placement classes in high school. So of course I had summer school, but not because I was behind, because I was too far ahead, because you get punished for that too. One of the summer assignments I had, because I'd have that, be like, Great Gatsby, make annotations for each chapter and make a book report about the Great Gatsby. I didn't feel like reading anymore. I've done enough reading. So my friend, who was a year ahead of me, she had already done it, and she goes like, here's all the work I did for that. So I turned it in like that. So I never read The Great Gatsby. I didn't watch the film. I didn't know anything about anything other than the report she already gave me. And I read the report so I'd know it, and I got away with it. So, as far as I know about The Great Gatsby, I know the key points. I know nothing about the details. The aesthetic is great. Who doesn't love that?
Although Aaron Davis is saying, I was wearing the hat when I met him. Yes, indeed I was.
Oh, you guys met?
Yeah, right before my first Australia trip. It was the day of my 19th birthday. Him, me, and a couple of fellow people from the Super Carlin Brothers Patreon Discord server. We met up and had dinner.
Wow, that's nice. That's really cool.
Mhm.
Maybe I know that. Of course, I wasn't asking. But it's good to know. It's interesting. Did you know me and Brandon have never met?
Really?
Yeah, it's surprising, isn't it?
Hmm.
I met him, though.
Unfortunately.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, Heather.
Yeah.
Remember the time that I wasn't on the stream, but I was laying on this couch off camera?
Oh, yeah, he was completely knocked out. Didn't
Yeah.
even have the excuse of being drunk. He was just tired. He fell
I
asleep.
was just tired, and then I woke up and the stream was going, and something I remember doing was I got into the chat, and I said, hey, Heather, do you remember that episode where Rarity had wings? And I waited for her to get that in the chat, and as soon as she read that, she goes, Bronny says, do you remember that episode where Rarity had wings? And then Rarity hits her in the face because the went from across.
You were such an ass.
Oh, I heard that part of that story.
Do you remember when it was the last 4 minutes in the stream? Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please hold them until the next stream. No, I don't remember that either. Anyhow, you didn't even have the excuse of being drunk.
I was very tired.
You were just...
I'm still tired.
completely
I am always
Yes,
tired.
but tired and sleep are two very different states.
I don't sleep enough, and I have health problems that make me tired. On top of not sleeping enough in general.
My only health problem is am fat. Help.
That's about. I mean, you're overweight, but I would not call you fat.
It's not better.
Yes, it is.
It's just a nice... It's not even a nice way. It's another way to say fat.
No, it's different grades.
We're not fucking doing the Gabriel Iglesias scale.
You want to?
We're not.
No.
Listen. The second job you have, that guy's kind of fat.
Stop. No.
But you see
We're
the
not
scale.
relating the scale to people.
See the scale that I'm working with, right?
God. Yes.
There's a difference. You've got to be able to quantify and measure things. and define them.
My God.
Otherwise, everything is just chaos and crocheting. And there's nothing worse than chaos and crocheting.
Oh man, I gotta tell you, I gotta bring really hard news to you. Emerald, you do it instead.
Which news?
That he is in both of those things right now.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it is happening right now.
I will.
Oh wait, this one's extra chaotic since I'm here.
I will admit
Oh
that.
shit!
I will own up to that in my shame. As long as nobody here is a brony, we're
Who wants to tell?
I got worse news for you, buddy.
Who wants to tell? I'm not gonna tell him.
better not be any bronies in here. I swear to God, I'll kill them.
Honey, I'm
Here's the
gonna
nearest
need,
mirror.
I'm gonna need you to look into Spoon's tank and kind of do what he's doing right now. He's kissing himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
I need you to just look.
It's not bad enough that all of us in here are bronies. We all have met because of the fact that we're bronies.
Yeah, if you weren't a brony, this shit wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, you might be right.
Holy shit, being a brony made your life better.
It did. That sucks.
Did, and it pisses me off.
And what's even worse, I only found you through another brony who's not currently part of this equation.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and not only that, if I remember correctly, you found me through like one of the worst bronies. You found me through Sawtooth freaking Waves.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
What was it?
Firebrand.
All right.
It was... Wait. No, wait.
Was it the Famous Fortune? No, that wasn't it. I didn't do Famous
You
Fortune.
were on the one where Rarity lost her hair.
Yeah.
I found him through
It isn't the main thing about you.
Yes. I found him through getting recommended the Dungeons and Discords video he did. But I forget the time frame on finding you.
No,
after that.
you first... Brony Ocean was your first Brony channel.
Yes, that was still in high school.
Yeah.
I just specifically went on YouTube and searched brony YouTubers to try to find some. I think I subscribed to Black Griffin too, but I never watched any of this stuff.
Hey, I got good news. We actually finished this year.
Sweet. And right on top, too, we're about to close out.
Hell yeah. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you, Bronny. Thank you, Emerald, especially for figuring out that audio shit. I wasn't in the mental capacity.
Yes, I apologize for breaking that audio shit.
No, it's fun. Probably making it better in the long run.
So what have we learned about going live with technical difficulties?
I should be hydrated first.
You should listen to Bronny.
Yes.
Bronny tends to know what he's talking about. And no one ever listens to Bronny. And that will always amaze me how I'm always right and people know that I'm always right. I'm still never.
To be fair, I probably would have listened to you and tested things before the go live button if I wasn't trying to microwave pizza. I
No,
made her do that.
punctuality is the most important thing. That's how I've gotten so many jobs. I'm the most punctual.
I can't argue with that. I like to be 15 minutes early to every appointment, so...
Me too.
We didn't have that option tonight. We were gaming.
We were
Yes.
gaming and I was drinking. Okay? Mama had a little something to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Shit sucks.
Chuck Zone says, Bronny, you have my problem. Yes, I do have that problem.
Yes. Anyways, let's thank everyone for being here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. So let's say goodnight in alphabetical order. Brandon, you first.
When you said thank you, then said my name, you kind of like jolted me awake.
You're tired. You're
Uh,
tired. Say goodnight and go to bed.
have
Yeah, my head's tired.
no, have a good night.
All right, Ronnie, you next. Oh my God. Stop.
Good night, everyone.
Emerald.
Good night, everyone!
And good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let me go ahead and get my Patreon list up so I thank everyone here who has supported me. Please don't put my hat on backwards. You already did it. What the fuck?
I did not put your head on backwards.
It doesn't feel right.
It's not, but it's not backwards.
Not looking at it right now, so I'm not a fan. But
I'll give
it's-
you a 45-degree technicality.
It's just hurting my eyes. How the hell did you accomplish that? Anyways, shut the fuck up. Anyway, let's thank my Patreons for tonight. We got Easy Mode Gamer, Aaron Davis, DJ Skywalker, and Emerald Spencer, who is here.
What's up?
Hey, hand up. He gives me money. Anyways, oh, also we got Carol Kirkpatrick and Phil Mabroni. They're also here. If you'd like to be like them and join my Patreon server, you can go ahead and link in the description and become a Patreon today for as little as $10 per post. You can join the fabulous Discord server. My favorite channel is Aminul's. Yes, that is spelled wrong on purpose. We're cool like that. I especially love Brandon's most recent addition to the channel with a very adorable puppy and a very adorable cat who is yawning in camera. That's also where we first posted these wonderful pictures of Knife, my cat, and we even have some pictures that didn't make it into Bronny's official posts of her scratching her own ear, and also her near a net that we use to clean the pool. So if you want exclusive pictures of Knife, you need to join that Discord server. There's just no other way you're getting those pictures. But if you feel like I'm not worth as much, you can explore my other tiers on patreon.com. But if you don't feel like doing that, you feel like I'm worth a one-time donation, I do have my tip jar in the link in the description. Give me however much you think I'm worth, no negative numbers, please. I can't owe you money right now. Anyhow, I've had a great time. You can follow me on Twitter. You can do whatever you want, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next stream. So for now, thank you and good night.